You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. Listen, it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now it's 47 degrees going up to a high of 68, y'all. See, this is what I be talking about. Yesterday was 29 degrees when I woke up. Then by the time I did the show, it was 39 degrees. Today it's 47 and it's going to go up to 68. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Listen, we can't complain. We have no control over the weather. The weather does its own thing, but it's just, you got to be careful because you can get sick just because the weather is like one way and then another way. So anyway, it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is Thursday, March the, what's the day, 15th? Is it the 15th? It's the 16th. I'm a day behind. March the 16th. Listen. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the Gwinnett Breakfast Club, Business Breakfast Club. And we do this every second Friday at Peachtree Cafe, located downtown Lawrenceville, 30 South Clayton Street. The problem is last week we did the Gwinnett Women's Chamber launch instead, and so I don't know why I wasn't thinking about doing this yesterday. I mean, doing it on St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, tomorrow St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna be downtown at the Peachtree Cafe at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you're free to come out. It's free. It's no charge for that. You come out. We have breakfast. We talk business over breakfast. It's a great event. I've been doing it for a whole year now, and it's really cool. So come out, have breakfast with us. Let's talk business. Wear some green because it's St. Patrick's Day. All right. So today is March the 16th. It's also National Panda Day. I love pandas. I think they are just the cutest little animals. Like I would love to have one of them as a pet. And every time I see them, they just look so playful. They are just the cutest. Absolutely Incredible Kids Day. Black Press Day. Yep, Black Press Day. It's also Companies That Care Day. Yeah, companies that care. Shout out to all the companies that do care. Not many of them do, but there are some. Everything You Do Is Right Day. Okay, now listen. Now that could be subjective. I don't know about that one. Somebody say everything. Listen. Try to do right. How about that? How about everything you do, you make it right? Not everything that you do is right. How about you do everything right? But then some people think everything they do is right anyway, even when it's wrong. So that's kind of, I don't know how to fix that one. Freedom of Information Day. Yes, Freedom of Information Day. National Artichoke Day. Let me tell y'all something. I used to work at this Jewish agency, right? Now this was like a combination of just, okay, so I used to work at a Jewish agency in Florham Park, New Jersey. I worked at a Jewish agency. I was the only black there. And then I worked with these 3 Italian women. And one of them name was Lucille. We called her Lou, which sounds really cool for, Italian. She was Italian and I loved her. She was amazing. Well, she made me some stuffed artichoke. And when I tell you that was absolutely delicious, it was delicious. And she used to always bring me stuff in. So I had the opportunity while working there to experience the Jewish culture, which I ate a lot of matzah bread. I ate a lot of matzah bread, y'all. I ate a lot of Italian food. And then I got to infuse them with, some black culture. So it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool. Now we had some uptight, it was like a social agency. So we had some uptight social workers, but we had some really cool social workers too. So that was a very cool experience, and I learned a lot. I learned about the Jewish culture, and I learned about the Italian culture, which was great. And then we all got along pretty good. Now, we did have some people that would always get on our nerve, and the 3 Italian women, they were funny. Like, they used to have me cracking up all the time. It was Suzanne, Andrea, and Lucille, and then there was me. So it was really cool. And that was a long time ago, y'all. That was like 1994. But anyway, Lou used to make me stuffed artichokes, and they were delicious. She was so nice. If she was very dark complected though, she was like a very dark Italian, and she used to say to me, people didn't know what she was. They thought she was Spanish because she was very, very dark complected. Which is kind of, I think they say in Sicily, the Italian people are darker. And I don't know if she's from Sicily or not, but I know she used to tell me people thought she was a dancer. Her husband's name was Raz. So she used to tell me these amazing Italian stories, like something I would see on TV. Like, and I used to love her. And we used to sit together in our space. Like, she sat on one side of the room, I sat on the other side. Andrea and Suzanne were in the back. And then all of the other clinicians, their offices were all around us. So it was interesting. And so the CFO, his name was Bruce. And so anytime I needed like a financial bump, I'll go talk to Bruce because he handled all the money. And so his office was right next door to my desk. And so I was a single parent. I was like, look, Bruce, I need some money. He would help me find a way to make extra money, which I really appreciated that, because they would cut their, let me tell you something about the Jewish agency. If you were Jewish and you walked through that door with a need, guess what we would do? Cut you a check. I remember this woman came in, her son's tuition needed to be paid. They cut him a check. I was like, what? That's the kind of agency that was. They served their people. And I learned a lot. But here's the thing. They also served me. There were plenty of times I would go into Bruce's office and sit down. And I don't know. I think Bruce is really like talking to me. And he used to talk really slow. And I like, Bruce, this is what I got going on. And Bruce was like, okay, so let's figure it out. One time he gave me all these computers to like sell. And so this was a time when nobody had computers, but all of my friends did, because Bruce gave me all of these computers. I had a carload of computers, and I sold everybody a computer for $50. He would do stuff like that. He cut me some checks. I mean, he did. So one time he asked me, he saw me, he said, it was so funny. He said, I saw you in a magazine. You're really successful now. You want to give back that money we gave you? I was like, nope, I do not. Thank you very much, though. But so it was stuff like that. But he was playing. They gave me the money. So anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that artichokes. Thank you to Lou for exposing me to artichokes, stuffed artichokes. They were delicious. National Close the Gap Day. The campaign encourages planning of events that focus on health issues of the Australia's indigenous people. National Curl Crush Day. So if you know somebody with curls, you got a crush on them, just give them like a little wink. National Farm Rescuer Day. Orange and Lemon Days. Yes, that sounds refreshing, doesn't it? It sounds refreshing. This is gonna hurt somebody's feelings. It's like taking away cigarettes. No Selfie Day. Woo! Like, let me see how that work out for social media. That's like taking away cigarettes from somebody. No selfies? Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. See if people don't make selfies today. National Vaccination Day. Nobody likes getting vaccinated. Robert Goodard Day. St. Euros Day. Young Carers Action Day. Care about somebody. Lauren Graham's birthday. She's from the Gilmore Girls. Danish Zen's birthday. Boo the Pomeranian's birthday. Shout out to Boo the Pomeranian. He's so cute. Lucas Lombardo's birthday. Happy birthday, Lucas Lombardo. So those are all your national days and birthdays I got for you. Let's keep this train rolling. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up like we always do, and that is with Aries. You may find that your boss is not delighted with your work lately. Don't let relatives stand in the way of your personal plans. Your tendency to overreact could get you into trouble. All right, so listen, if your boss is not delighted with your work, you need to ask yourself why. Did you start to slack on the job, Aries? Or are they just in a bad mood? Now, that could be, you got to make sure you're not picking a ladder because you don't want to say it's you. Look at your work. Is your work sloppy? Is it not like it normally is? Good. So maybe that's why they're not happy with you. Are you doing things that cause problems in the company? Causing disruption, keeping crap going. Is that you? Think about that thing. It's your job. Now, if you don't want a job, then go ahead and do stuff to lose it. But if you value your position, make it right. Taurus, if you can't trust someone, question the connection. Heart-to-heart talks will clear up vague issues. You should sit down with someone you trust and work out a budget that will enable you to save a little extra. All right, look, sit down with somebody. Sit down with a money coach. Taurus, if you know that you're trying to get to a next level, sit down with a money coach. I got big things on my brain right now. Like, I went to bed last night with a lot of thoughts in my head, and I woke up this morning with a lot of thoughts. But here's the thing, I woke up with some solutions. So there's something really big I need to do by next year, and I have to do, which means I have to step outside of my comfort zone and do something really big. So in order for me to accomplish this one giant goal that I have to step outside of my comfort zone, which is where I've been living for a minute, and do something really majorly big. And so that's what I'm doing. So sometimes you have to sit down with an expert and let them help you get to the next level where you're trying to get to. So Taurus, if you're trying to make extra money, put a budget together, but also look into opportunities that can help you bring in extra income. You know what I mean? That way you can save extra. It's hard to save extra when you don't make extra. When every dime goes into paying the bills and keeping a roof over your head and food on the table, it's hard trying to find the money to save. Now, that being said, if you know that you get your nails and your hair done 4 times a month, you might want to cut out 3 of those. You can save some money. If you play the lottery and it's off the chain and you're addicted, if you look at how much you spend, you could probably save some money. You got to look at little things like I eat out twice a week, maybe sometimes 3 times. I know if I want to save a little money, I got to give up the eating out, or I got to bring in some extra income. So, because I love crabs. I had crabs last night. I woke up this morning thinking they were really good. I would love to have crabs again today, which is nuts. But that's where I spend a lot of my money. When I look at what I spend it on eating out. And that's like, twice a week, 3 times a week, $45 for the week. So when you add that all up, that's $180 for the month that I spend eating out. That's just me. That's not even my husband. That's just me. And that's really more like $200 just me eating out once a month, eating out every month for myself. If I cut that down to half, that's $100 that can go to a savings. Here's my thing is, I want to eat out when I want to eat out. So I need to figure out how to make the extra money. That's all I'm saying, Taurus. That's all I'm saying. Gemini, tempers will mount if you're too pushy at work or at home. Helping children may be rewarding and challenging. You may find that money could slip through your fingers. Listen, I just talked about money. Don't nobody want money slipping through their fingers. Close your hand just a little bit, Gemini, but you can't close it too tight, because if it's closed too tight, nothing can get in, but nothing can get out. So understand that. So be careful with your money today. Cancer, family responsibilities are escalating. Be sure to catch up on overdue correspondence and help those you love find solutions to their dilemmas. New projects may lead you into a dead end. All right, I know you hate that, right? But listen, look at it from the starting point. If it looks too good to be true, Cancer, 9 times out of 10 it is. Don't fall for the okie doke and waste your time, because it could lead you to a dead end. If you are the one putting in all the work, and you see that right out the gate, and you know you're not the leader on the project, you might want to hit pause right then and there. That way you can save yourself some time. Leo, they may cost you dearly. Plan a trip to the country or take a drive to the beach. A female colleague may cause you problems. All right, who is that? Who is that, Leo? Why? Why is she trying to cause you problems? Like, listen, be diplomatic when you're approaching how to handle that, okay? Because, some people get very upset, especially if it's 2 women. Oh, yeah, that could be a cat fight for real. In the meantime, watch yourself, because they could cost you dearly. Virgo, don't be too quick to sign documents. Work quietly on your own and you will forge ahead. Your hard work and dedication will pay off, so stick to your guns and do your job well. All right, Virgo, don't be too quick to sign any documents. Read the documents, and if you don't know what you're reading, then ask somebody. All right? Don't be so willing. Listen, I signed a document that got me into a contract that I couldn't get out, and I didn't know it. Like, even though I had been in this for 2 years, I didn't know that I could just stop. I had to let them know a year in advance that I needed to stop. I had never heard of such a thing. And I was like, I'll never do that again. So read the fine print and don't sign too quickly. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes. Baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. fucking man. Lately, can't nobody do it like I can. Daily, baddest in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow, yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. I'm going to pick it up with Libra. Back off if you want to keep the relationship intact. Set a limit or you will wind up on a tight budget. You're in the mood to do things such as competitive sports or perhaps a night out on the town. That sounds amazing. It's Thursday. Go out and get you some great food. Listen, here I am talking about food. I'm hungry. That's because, so I tried not to eat past 9 o'clock, which has been working very well for the whole month of March. And so I eat very early, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And so I'm hungry. Excuse me. I'm hungry. And so they keep talking about, I keep thinking about food. So yeah, go figure. Anyway, have a night out. Go do some competitive sports or have a night out. So, I was bowling in a league for like probably 3 years, and I didn't bowl. I'm not bowling right now. I took a hiatus. I'm going back in August though, because I really miss it. And not only that, it was a great form of exercise for me, and it was a way to like connect with other folks outside of business. So I'm going back to bowling in August. So do something competitive, and we bowl in a league, so that means it's competitive all the time. I need to go start practicing though. Scorpio, you don't like confrontations at the best of times. However, you may find them difficult to avoid. Someone you work with could have a personal interest in you. Think hard before going into business with friends or families. Okay, Scorpio, you got a lot going on. All right. So somebody at work could have a personal interest in you. Now, is that a love interest? I don't know. But here's what I'm going to say. If it is a love interest, just be careful. I want to say something that's really like not radio friendly, so I'm not going to say that. Be careful, because where you work at, do you really want to have love on the same spot? When that thing don't work out, I'm not saying that it won't, but it just may not. And if it doesn't, you got to see that person all the time. You got to see them live their life like after you. That's kind of hard. I know, because I've done it. So I'm just going to tell you, be careful about that person's interest in you. All right. Now, if they're trying to help you get ahead in a very professional way, then check it out. But if they're trying to be romantically interested in you and that's your job, especially if it's a boss or a client, that's a no. In the meantime, think hard before going into business with family and friends. Here's why. Let me say, and then because when you go into business with family and friends, everybody has to know their role. And if you are the leader of the business, when people don't show up to do what they're supposed to do, you're going to have to put your big girl panties on or your big boy underwear on and put your foot down. Now, that could be a very touchy situation. And so you might want to think about going into business with your family and friends, but they need to think about it also, because what are you signing up for? Because we family and friends don't mean you don't have to do the work. You got to work just as hard as me, especially if you're talking about the vision. Now, that being said, some people just want a paycheck. They don't care. And that's a problem. If they don't follow your vision and they're just trying to come along to get a paycheck, they're going to be miserable. And so are you. So don't let them come on board for a paycheck. And you need to ask them, are you willing to stay up late at night like me? Are you willing to do the things that I don't want to do when I can't? Because that's what's going to make a great team. If they say, I'm not, listen, I got to go get, I'll give you a prime example. I have a client, and she has a board, and one of her board members, we had a board. I'm on her board, and we had a board meeting, and she was trying to schedule another meeting so everybody could be there. And she said, well, one of the board members can't come because she watches football on Sunday. And in my mind, I was like, you need to get rid of her, because If she's on the board, you meet once a month. She can't and you only meet for a couple of hours. She can't stop for a couple of hours to attend the board meeting. I'm like, you need to get rid of her. Now, when it comes to things like that, I'm a little tough. And so I'm very leery about asking people to join me in things, because I know when it comes to me, I live and breathe the thing that I'm focused on. And when you come on board, you need to live and breathe the thing that you say you're focused on with me. So that's a very touchy situation, Scorpio, but you need to think it through, and so do they. You need to lay out what's expected. It's a lot of hard work. Building a business is hard work. Yes. And so if you are the person with the expectations and you tell people these are my expectations, they don't live up to them, that's when you got to put on your underwear. That's when your big girl underwear's got to come into place, because now you got to let people go. And that's kind of hard sometimes, especially if it's families and friends. But listen, if they're not helping you build a dream, then why be there? If they're there for a check, dump them, because they won't do the work. They're going to give you half. If they're only there to make the money, they're going to give you half. They're going to give you half or less. And then it's going to be a problem. And I watched this show. And I know this is I'm not a big reality show watcher, but I love all the love shows. But I love this other show that I watch, and it's called Summer House, right? And I watch it when I'm eating dinner or I'm eating lunch, and I just need to digress from business. So I watch Summer House. So one of the guys on there, he started I don't know if it's I think it's a hard seltzer company. So hard seltzer has a small percentage of alcohol in it. I even thought about doing that too. He has a hard seltzer company, and his best friend is the VP of sales. And they're having the toughest time because the best friend is now sober. He's selling hard seltzer, and he's feeling underappreciated. He's feeling like he really don't know where he's going. And the friend who owns the company is like, look, you just lost the whole deal for us with the distributor. So now we don't have a distributor for certain regions. That's a problem. And they're struggling. And so they're struggling because they are best friends, and the girlfriend's in it and the wife is in it. It's a mess. So I said all that at Scorpio to be very careful, because now he's saying he's going to have to fire his friend, which I'm sure is going to cause a rift. But the friend is not doing what he's supposed to do. And so he's costing his company. He just cost him a distribution deal, which cost him revenue coming into the company. So now he says he's going to have to fire the friend. That's going to be a problem. But here's the thing. The friend is not doing the job. So what is he supposed to do? Let you just be there because you're the friend and let him mess the company up? Nah, that's not what you're supposed to do. So that's why it's important, Scorpio. Do the hard. Listen, think hard, real hard. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent about that, but that's important. Sagittarius, make plans to do something special with the one you love. Risky financial ventures will result in unrecoverable losses. Opportunities for love will develop while traveling or while attending religious functions. Okay. So you can have opportunities for love while traveling or attending religious functions. Okay. Risky financial ventures will result in unrecoverable losses. All right, listen. Know your risk tolerance. If you're going to invest in some kind of financial venture, know your risk tolerance and know that you could lose it all. So if you can't afford to lose it, then don't invest it. Let me say that again because somebody missed it. If you cannot afford to lose it, don't invest it, because investments are not surefire ways to make money. They are risky. There is no such thing as an investment that doesn't carry a risk. There aren't. If somebody tell you it is, they're lying. Run. Capricorn, don't be too eager to buy things for those who really don't deserve it. You should want to feel good about yourself and your goals. Take time to deal with legal documents and affairs of people you may be indebted to. All right, Capricorn, you should feel good about yourself and your goals. Here's the thing. You got to have some goals, though. You can't feel good about a goal that you don't have. So start working on yourself and start working on your goals. Let me say that again. You can't feel good about a goal that you don't have. Set the goal so you can start feeling good about it. And set a real goal with good intentions. Set a goal that's your goal, not somebody else's goal, your goal. People sometimes get so lost in what everybody else is doing, they miss their own goal. Let me tell you something about me. I got to share this. I play to the beat of my own drum. I don't care what nobody's doing. When things come to me, God give them to me. I'm not looking at somebody else like, you know what, I'm going to start that. You know what, I need to be a part of that. All of the things I've pretty much done in my life have been my own idea, except for when I joined network marketing companies. At that point, I was looking at money. I wasn't even caring about the person. It was the money that I kept seeing. That they, because a lot of times they put you in the room with all the leaders making the millions, and you can see that for yourself. And then you discover later on you hate the product. Well, that was me. Once I stopped doing that, it was like God gave me my own original ideas. And now, here's the thing. No ideas are really original. However, he gave me my ideas. It wasn't like me looking at somebody and thinking, you know what? I'm going to do that. So, play to the beat of your own drum. Do your own thing. You know what I mean? Set your own goals for your life. And live and focus on them goals. I was writing down stuff last night. I got a big, bodacious goal for 2024. Like really at the end of this year. It's a huge goal. It's one that I've been striving for quite some time. I'm going to hit it this year. Like my goal is to be there by Christmas. That's my goal. To be at that point in my life by Christmas. That's my goal. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of me showing up. It's going to take a lot of creativity. I already know that. But I'm willing to put, because I remember when I started the dog company, I slept very little. I put in a lot of work to make it happen. And I realized this morning when I woke up, if I want this thing to happen, because it's only going to happen if I make it happen. I had to come to the realization yesterday. Something happened that was traumatic for me. And I had to come to the realization, what I want, I'm only going to get it if I do it myself. That's the only way I'm going to get it. I've been holding on, trying to figure out how to do it as a team. It's not going to work. It's only going to happen if I do it myself, which means I have to go back to my 33-year-old self and grind like I'm crazy. And I'm okay with that. I had to make peace with that. I'm okay with that because I want what I want, and I want it by the end of this year. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get it done, which means I know I got to put in long extra hours. I already know that. I know I got to be very focused and strategic. I already know that because I want this thing, and I've been wanting it for some time. I had it one time, and I gave it up. I gave it up when I moved to Georgia. I gave it up. I want it again. And so in order for me to get, and I got it the first time. I pretty much got it on my own the first time. When I look back at how it got, I did it. It was me. I got to do it again. And I didn't realize that until I looked at what had to happen, what had to transpire, and it was all me. Like it was all me doing the meetings. It was all me. The whole thing was me. And so I have to do that again. If I want it again, I have to do it by myself again. And so that's what I'm doing. So that's my goal. Focus on your goals. Aquarius, you need to get involved in groups that offer physical activities. Channel your energy wisely and you can score points with the boss. This is a good day to check out your investments. All right, it's a money day, right? Check your investments, see where they are. I have a bunch of crypto accounts with money in them, and I just look at them. I don't touch them because one day I'm hoping that crypto, listen, let me just say this. With the crashing of the banks, there's no telling what's going to happen in crypto. I got some big crypto accounts, and I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the day they go ching ching. Yeah, it's going to be, I got one crypto account. I want to say I have 1 million cryptocurrencies in there. I think 1.7 million. Lord have mercy. If they just go up to $1, your girl is straight. Yeah. That's just one. And I got one that's got 500,000 in it. I got some other ones. I think I got 4, maybe 5 accounts. Yeah. Anyway, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, make changes to your living quarters that will please the whole family. Go directly to the source if you want to know exactly what's been going on. You need an outlet. Listen, I'm going to the source. You have to consider the source when you get this information because some folks, I was in a meeting last night, right? I was in a meeting. My aunt called me. She was hysteric. I'm dead smack just starting the meeting. I'm like, what's wrong? She told me what's wrong. I was like, she's lying. Because I know the person she was talking about was lying. I said to her, listen to me. Call this person and text me. I'm in the middle of a meeting. That person is lying to you. So you call this person and you text me and let me know if that's true what I just told you to text them. And she's like, you gotta go, I can't go, I'm in a meeting. I can't go do anything, I'm in a meeting. Call that person, ask them what I told you to ask them, and then text me. Because the person that told you that is lying. Sure enough, they were lying, but I told her, you have to go to the source, fish, if you want to know what's really happening. Don't go to listen, especially that unreliable source that lie about everything. Don't talk to that person. You already know they're unreliable. Mom was like, okay, well, just let me know. I was like, okay, I'll check it in the morning, but don't you worry about that because that's a lie. Go to the source. And she did exactly what I said. So sometimes you got to really consider the source if you want the truth. All right, fish? All right. So all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the not tomorrow. Today is Thursday. Today is my Friday. If you want to come out and chat, we'll be down at the Peachtree Cafe located at 30 South Clayton Street in Lawrenceville for breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. So come on out. Have you some good. They got good food too, y'all. So come on out. They should be paying me. I'm always talking about them. And I'm always bringing them business. I need to go in there and tell them they need to join this chamber. Yeah, I need to do that. All right, so let's get on to some news you can use. So a $1 billion state income tax refund will benefit taxpayers who filed 2021 and 2022 returns after Governor Kemp signed House Bill 162 into law on Tuesday, according to his office. So if you did your taxes for 2021 and 2022, you could get some money back, some extra money. Similar to last year, single tax filers and married individuals who filed separately could receive maximum refund of $250. Head of household could receive a maximum refund of $375, but married filing jointly can see $500. So you may get some extra money in your check or in your account because this is what he has said is going to happen. The state income tax refunds are part of the amended fiscal 2023 signed by Kemp on Friday and stem from $1 billion in surplus funds, according to Kemp's office. Look, Georgia got $1 billion in surplus funds. Listen, we got the money over here, baby. Yeah, so y'all gonna get that extra money in your bank. You be like, where this come from? Your governor has said it's going back into your check. That's where it comes from. So the Gwinnett County Police Department has begun a new gun crime initiative to combat gun violence in our county. While violent crimes were down, overall last year, several tragic incidents involving young people killed because of gun violence motivated the police department to do more in this space. So I think that's amazing. You heard like the kid got shot in the street, all these different things. And they were mostly all kids. That's the sad part. So they got a gun initiative that's coming down, and to keep our streets safe or to keep our communities safe. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you can get a gun. I have a gun. You can get a gun easily, and kids can get their hands on guns, and then tragic things happen that I'm sure that they really didn't mean to make happen, but they do. They said, as we work towards this initiative, we have engaged various stakeholders, such as the Gwinnett District Attorney's Office, who they work closely with on criminal prosecutions. The community affairs will also plans to work with Gwinnett Public Schools to offer gun safety and security information where appropriate. Together, we can reduce gun violence in our community. The Gwinnett County Police Department is committed to investigating and prosecuting these cases to the fullest. So if you get caught doing wrong with a gun, you're going down. That's what they're saying. That's all it's saying. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night, baby, take your time. Let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation. Figure it's in the season. Shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We know like me. We know shine bright like royalty. We know still keep a dignity and wine. So kind of in a kiss story. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, almost kidding, I let my head up like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation. Figure it's in the season. we could do. Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Don't you? Yeah, you make me feel like we could do. Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Okay, Gwinnett County Sheriff Office would like to recognize Lieutenant Purnell for completing the Guardians Path Leadership Development Program. This program helps our leaders inspire others to reach their full potential. The Gwinnett County Sheriff Department appreciates all that you do. So congratulations, Sergeant Lieutenant Purnell, for all that you do. All right, ICYMI, congratulations to the 2023 School Social Worker of the Year, Dale Spivey. This award honors individuals who personifies the highest of school social work professional standards and demonstrates creative leadership and service within the professional and wider community. So congratulations to Dale Spivey for all the work that you do within our school system, which leads me right into the next thing, our school system. Okay, so Gwinnett County Superintendent wanted to overhaul the sex education curriculum in the schools. And some parents are totally they're like, we're not feeling it. You know, we don't want our kids to know more about sex. And you got other parents go, listen, you need to have your kids know more about sex. So they feel like with the new curriculum, it is going to push their kids to have more sex. And other people feel like with the new curriculum, it's going to help them not have more sex and also be safe. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Kids are doing what they want to do. I'm just keeping it real. They're doing what they want to do. I was with my daughter and granddaughter last week right before we did the event. My granddaughter is 4 years old. She said the V word. I'm looking at her like, what the what? My daughter's like, look, she need to know the proper terminology for her body. There's no flowers and no kitties. This is what it is. And I was like, oh. She said, because if something happens to her, I need her to explain exactly what happened. I don't need her to talk about no flowers, and I don't need her to talk about no kitties. I need her to say exactly what happened. And so my granddaughter said the V word. So my daughter has taken it upon herself to tell my 4-year-old granddaughter these things early, because she's like, I need her to understand her body. I need her to understand what happens. So now, parents, are you doing that at home? You know, me personally, I feel like the kids going to do what they want to do. So revamping the curriculum and giving them more education, I don't see how that could be harmful, but parents feel like it's going to promote their kids to do it anyway. And they're making it political. Like, I'm like, why has it got to be political? Like, it's your child. So I'm just saying, you know, everybody has their opinion. Everybody knows what they want for their kids. I probably would have, if my daughter was younger right now, I probably would have definitely let her know. But my granddaughter is 4, and my daughter is teaching her like the real words. When the baby said, I'm looking at her like, wait a minute. My daughter's like, yeah, she needs to know the real words. She don't need to know nothing about no flowers, no cookies, no kitty cats. She need to know the real words. And I was like, oh, okay. She's a mother. Nothing I can say about that. And I was like, okay. It shocked me because I didn't say any of that kind of stuff to her, you know, but I'm from the old school. So right now, the kids are exposed to too much. The kids are exposed to so much content. So why not teach them what they need to know? Because you think for 1 second your kids is not looking at TikTok and seeing stuff and Instagram and seeing stuff and Facebook and OnlyFans, and they're looking at all of that. Heck, they can be playing video games and see it right inside the metaverse. That's just my opinion. But let me tell y'all, folks were pissed off. And so the superintendent of schools for the state of Georgia asked that, you know what? Let's hit pause, Gwinnett County, on this proposed curriculum. Let's hit pause. We need more information. We need to make sure everything is in place. So right now, I don't know if it's going to hit pause or not, but the superintendent of schools for the state of Georgia has requested that Gwinnett hit pause. People get upset about this, though. I ain't gonna lie, boy. They be on here. They be on Facebook fighting each other. I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes I just have to laugh because some of that stuff is hilarious. Because people just say what they want to say. They just like, look, this is what it is. You know, you're lying. They talk about each other. Girl, I'm saying, girl, I'm thinking like I'm talking to my friend. It's a mess. But anyway, we have to see what the outcome that's going to be, because there are parents who say we don't want our kids to have a curriculum like that. And then there are other parents who say we do. What do you do when you have that? So if you only have 500 parents show up and we got 180,000 students, do the 500 determine the outcome for the parents of the other 180-some thousand kids? Is that how that works? You got to figure that part out. And it's touchy because, you know, people got their own values about what they want to do and how they want to teach their kids. So it's a touchy situation. All right, looking for a new career, looking for a new employer. Gwinnett County is hiring and is looking for people to join its growing team during the annual Career From Here hiring. It's called Career From Here hiring event. The hiring event will be held tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Gas South Convention Center located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway. Now, you know this is going to be a big event. If they got to rent out the gas, well, no, they probably didn't have to rent it, but if they have to use Gas South for this event, that's probably going to be a lot of people. Job seekers can network with departments and agencies that operate within Gwinnett County, have their resumes reviewed, and apply for open positions in a field like public safety, court and legal services, finance, and more. It takes a diverse and talented workforce to provide services that keep our county running. Like, you got to go behind the scenes. Take Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101. Go behind the scenes so you can see how things really work. In the meantime, if you want a job, show up tomorrow morning at Gas South between 9 and 3. Look presentable. Have your resume. Make sure all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Have your references ready. Listen, when you go there, be prepared. Craft your resume in a way that it shows your skill set. It shows the problems that you solve. Don't put the little bullets, right? Show the problems that I was telling my daughter this tip the other day. I was like, look, show the problems that you solve. Show the things that you've done in your company if you're trying to move out into a different position. That's what you want to show. So be prepared. Don't go in there with your sneakers on. Don't go in there with jeans on. You're trying to get a job, right? Then you might get hired on the spot if your stuff is correct. I want to say something else, but this is a family show. 9 to 3 p.m. Gas South Convention Center located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway. If you can't make it out, go to GwinnettCountyJobs.com, GwinnettCountyJobs.com, and you'll find more information there, right? You can view all the openings. And here's the other thing. Maybe you want to go there even before you get to the hiring event tomorrow, because look at the jobs that are available, and that way you will know whether it's worth your time. Don't just go there all blindly, because it may not be worth your time. You may say, oh my God, why did I come to this? I don't want this job. They have nothing for me. So just go take a look. All right. I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
East Coast always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Joe, getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah.
Lord knows I made mistakes.
You won't end, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know I'm important.
I will never sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8 ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Alphabet, baby.
Never really fit in, always felt like an alien.
I be in my own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Ride my own ride.
find me all alone. I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know.
It's like to be me.
Let me give you this game for free. Know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game,
I love that song. I like that song. I'm an alpha bae. I like that song. I'm an alpha bae. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's keep this train rolling. All right, so you're looking for something to do? Cool Ray Field Carnival is happening tonight, 5 to 10 p.m. 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going down tonight. It's going to be going on for the rest of this weekend, but it starts today. So if you're looking for something to do, you want to take the family out for some fun, it's going to be a Cool Ray Field. There's something for everyone at this family fun event, from exciting rides and games and tasty fair foods to victorious circus thrill shows, free vending admissions, live entertainment, circus shows, features high wire, aerial performances, and the Globe of Death Motorcycle Thrill Act. That sounds like excitement. That sounds really exciting, as a matter of fact. Unlimited ride wristbands, you got to get those. So if you are 36 inches or taller, the unlimited band is $35. So, and that's why supplies last. So anyway, it's going down this evening. It's going down this whole weekend. So if you want to do something this whole weekend, Cool Ray Field is where to be. That's located at 2500 Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. And again, that's from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday is 12. Well, Saturday is 12 to 11. 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then on Sunday it's 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So have some fun. Take the kids out. Again, that's going to be at Cool Ray Field located at 2500 Buford Drive, and that's in Lawrenceville. So you're looking for something fun to do? Go on over to Cool Ray Field. All right, it's St. Patty's Day, the baby, tomorrow. Listen, one thing about around here, it's a party on St. Patrick's Day. And my husband and I normally go downtown Lawrenceville on St. Patrick's Day. So they got it going on already. So what's happening? Starting tomorrow, 4 p.m., Cosmos Pizza and Social. I think I might go there. It's going down, kicking off St. Patrick's Day. It's going to start tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So if you want to have some fun, the event will include outdoor patio games, which I love, which I'm probably going to go downtown tomorrow. Live music, DJ green beer, Irish, I don't know what green beer tastes like. It's probably just green. Irish car bombs. That's a drink, y'all. Irish car bombs. That's a drink. Prizes and giveaways, as well as Irish food specials such as corned beef and cabbage. I like corned beef, not fond of cabbage, not like that. Only a coleslaw. I remember one year, I always try to go to St. Patrick's Day stuff, so I'm sure they got a whole lot of stuff going on around town. Downtown Norcross is going down 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Downtown historic Norcross, live music, dancing, face painting, balloon artists is all going down downtown Norcross. It's gonna be fun. Swanee Town Center, 330 Town Center Avenue in Swanee. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. The Swanee Kiwanis Club annual Shamrock 5K. Yep, which raises money for the Kiwanis Club, is a St. Patrick's Day theme. Runners are encouraged to run while wearing the most St. Patrick inspired outfit they can come up with. So you want to do that. It's a race to benefit, and it's going to happen. You got to get there at 8 o'clock. Runners have until 9 a.m. On Friday to sign up. So you got to go over to Swanee's website, and you can run the 5K for a cause. It's St. Patrick's Day. They get down on they get down. I got to find me something to wear. I love it. I love celebrating St. Patrick's Day, because my husband and I went downtown Lawrenceville one day, and I bought him some kind of lager. It was some kind of beer, right? Because he drinks beer. I just like to go and see the people, because people get toasted, y'all. And I like to sit on a bench and just watch people get toasted and do all kind of crazy stuff. Anyway, I bought him this beer, and it was so dark it looked like coffee. And he drank half of it, and he was like, "Oh my God, what is this?" It was hilarious. So I think it was like a lager, which is probably like a really strong beer. But anyway, I like the people watch. So I like to go downtown and just hang out and have fun and watch people, because you see the strangest people on St. Patrick's Day. It's going down to Lilburn too. So if you want to go down to Lilburn Saturday, there start from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. It's called Lilburn Con. Lilburn Con. So it's all happening. So, just go online, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. You can find all the events that's going down this weekend, because it's St. Patrick's Day. It's going down. Yes, it is. Now, next week on the 23rd, if you are a nonprofit and you need help in starting and figuring out how to run your nonprofit, there is a nonprofit academy that's going to happen on the 23rd. The Community Foundation of Northeast will host its nonprofit academy starting on March 23rd. The Community Foundation officials said the intensive half-day of learning and networking for nonprofits will be the starting point for the rest of the Nonprofit Academy's 2023 events. It's going to be from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and that's going to be at Gas South Convention Center. The event costs $150 for general attendees. Now, I don't know what that means. Say general attendees. Is there another kind of attendee? Participants can choose to attend 4 tracks with 2 sessions within each track, plus a special panel Q&A open to all attendees for a total of 8 sessions options. 4 tracks are fundraising, leadership development, storytelling, and organization development. Oh my God. So I hate when they have conferences and I got to split it up. I really need to go to this because Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit. And so it's important for me to understand how to really, to provide the services that our members need and to be able to help them reach the goals that they set for themselves. So anyway, it's going to be happening the 23rd. And for more information, you can go to C as in Charlie, F as in Frank, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, G as in George.org/nonprofit academy. Again, that's CFNEG.org/nonprofit academy. So check it out. I'm sure it's going to be like a lot of people there, a lot of good networking as well. So I'm really considering going to this because I think I really need to, especially for the networking side. So I might see you there. Anyway, check it out. All right. That's all I got for you. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and close it out with my word of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration for the day. And here goes. It says, the trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days waiting for better ones ahead. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to say it again. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days waiting for better ones ahead. Marjorie Pay Hinckley said that, and she was right. Sometimes we're waiting for the best day to come, my best day to come. Enjoy right now. Enjoy where you are right now. And sometimes I know that's hard because life kind of gets in the way and smack you around a little bit. But what I challenge you to do is find the good in the moment. Find the good in the moment where you are right now and try to make that time special. Because here's the thing. Tomorrow's not promised to us. This next second is not promised to us. People have left this earth in a matter of a breath and they're gone. So why wait and put off today, waiting for tomorrow when you can enjoy right now? So enjoy what you have right now. Enjoy the people around you. Enjoy the processes that you're going through, even the ones that are tough and hard. Enjoy those processes. Find something good in that stuff, right? Things happen to me all the time. Like something happened to me yesterday. I was devastated. But what I had to do was fix it and keep moving and come up with a solution for what I needed to do. Because if I had stayed in that moment, it would have been a mess. So instead of me staying in the moment, I went over to my friend's podcast studio and we did a show. And then I was fine after that. And then I kind of went into a funk later because I kind of discussed it and nothing was said. And then I was like, okay, instead of me staying in that moment, guess what I did? I pulled out my phone. I started looking at inspirational stuff and I went to bed fine. So you got to make your life a good life. You got to make your day a good day. Even when things are tough, you make it better because nobody's going to do that for you. Let me say that again. Nobody is going to make your life better. You have to create the life that you want, right? You have to be that. Enjoy that life. Create the life that's going to make you happy. I don't care what nobody else feels. You have to create the life that's going to make you happy. And every day I learn that more and more. I am in charge of creating the life I want. I am in charge of creating the life I want. I am in charge of creating the life I want. Nobody else is going to do that for me because nobody wants the life I want except for me. So you can't expect people to create the life you want. Create your life. Enjoy your life. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait for somebody. Do it yourself. I know that's a lot and I know that can be hard, but try it. It works. Trust me when I tell you, I could have been in a funk from yesterday to today, but I decided not to. I decided to do what I needed to do, which I did, and make a new plan to get the life that I want, what I want. So that's what you got to do. All right. So all I got for you today, you could have been anywhere in the world, but spent the last 59 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episode, please go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Now remember, today is my Friday. Yes, I know it's Thursday, but I don't broadcast on Friday. However, that's about to change. I got some amazing women that I'm going to be doing interviews on, but these are going to be video interviews. And that segment is called She's the Boss. So it's going to be presented by Good Morning Gwinnett. So stay tuned for that. That's going to kick off in April. All of the amazing women from the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, they're going to be on this show. They're going to be talking about their journey. They're going to talk about their business. They're going to be talking about their life. So you're not going to want to miss this because it's going to be great. And that's going to start next month on Fridays. All right. I got to go. You guys have a wonderful and safe weekend. I hope your weather is nice wherever you are in the world. If it's not, bundle up. Bundle up, baby. I'll be back again Monday at 10 a.m. God willing. Stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.